Hello my Dotty family and welcome to my channel. Come and join me on this magical journey through the world of dot art, bunnies and Easter eggs. I'm Zelda from the Fairy Realm and today we're going to finish off our piece. What we're going to do is we're going to add more of these petals in between, and then we're also going to just do top dots to finish it off. So what I'm going to start off with is my 9mm tool. Here it is, my 9mm tool. And then what I'm going to do, because I've got all of the colors running here, so here I've got color 2, 3, and 4. So 5 and 6 is here. Sorry, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 is here. So I'm going to invert these two colors because I don't want to bring any of those colors into these outside petals. So I'm just going to grab my color 5 and then I'm going to find the center point between each of those petals, like I said, with your 9mm tool, and then just do that all the way around. I think it just rounds it off by taking that extra open space and then just filling it up a little bit more. Okie dokie. Then I'm going to take color number 4 and my 3mm tool. Ooh, there's a little bit of a clog there. And then just on the top, on the outside of each of those, we're going to put the 3mm dot. And then after that, just like we did with the other ones, we're going to use our big ball tool, the green one. And then we're just going to walk the dog down each side. Now I walked it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 the previous time. So we're going to do the same here and then just walk it down 6 times on each side. Then we're going to move on to do some top dots, and I'm going to be using my 6mm tool and white. What I want to do is I want to top dot our little spiral in the center, give it a bit of extra detail. So with my 6mm, I'm going to top dot all of the outside circles. Ooh, just be careful not to smudge smudge the petals on the outside rim that you've done already. I nearly did that. So close. And it's so funny, in this art, smudges happen so easily and so quickly when you look and then there's smudge. If you've done all of this in one sitting, just make sure that the top layer of those dots are dry before you top dot on them, because we don't want to burst those wet bubbles. And that's just going to make a little bit of a mess in that instance. Okay, so because we moved kind of down in numbers this way, now moving down to my 5mm tool for the next row that I'm going to top dot in white. Then I'm going to move down to my 3mm tool and do the next row of top dots. So remember we skipped a size between those, so that's why I'm skipping a size here. And then for the last two, I'm going to use the all ball size of my green tool. You can actually use any of them because they're all the same sizes. So the all ball size on the other side of your tool. And you're going to do a walk the dog twice. So you're going to go 1, 2. Just to add that little tiny bit in the center dot. Now I want to top dot my center dot, and then I'm going to use color number 2, so we can just cover that hole we made drawing the circle earlier. By the way, if you've done all of this in one sitting, well done. This is a lot of work to do all in one day. So yeah, if you have, let me know in the comments below. I'd like to see how many of you've done that. Do I have some crazy people joining here? Let's find out. Okay, now I would like to top dot the outside ones as well, but my green ones are still a little bit wet, so I'm quickly going to blow dry that. I think I should call those people the cray cray fans. So let's see how many cray cray fans I can rack up on this channel. I think I must ask this like with the second last video of every playlist I put together. Anyways, okay, so I've also just blown the center one a little bit as well, so that can also dry, because I want to top dot more on that one, just give it a bit more dimension. So for the outside ones, we're going to use let's make it 6mm. 6mm tool in white. So just be very gentle, because those bubbles are not going to be completely dry. So you're just going to do a soft top dot. If you do have a bubble that bursts while you are doing this because you may have pressed a little bit too hard, then wait for it to dry completely, and then you can just dot over that again. And that will fill in, because it will make a little bit of a hole or give it a little bit of a texture. So if it does burst and you need to wait for it, what you can do is also just scoop up, so you can just flatten the texture as much as possible, and then wait for that to dry, and then you can just finish that dot and fix it. Sticking to my 6mm, I'm going to do another top dot there, and for that I'm going to use color number 2. I want to be quite gentle with that one. Also get it as nice and center as you possibly can. If your top dot is very, very skew, then what you can do, okay, you don't need to wipe it up to get rid of it and then just start all over again. What you do is you wait for it to dry. So say for instance this one was like really, really skew. What I would do is I would wait for it to dry, and then I would take my color number 1, so my orange, and then I would just shape it round with one of the small ball tools. just to give it that round shape. So it's almost like you're manipulating it when it is dry to create that circle and to place it, to replace it into the center. So don't worry too much if your dots are very, very skew. You can always go and adjust them afterwards. Just a little bit of another tip for you guys. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to wait for this to dry now before I seal it off. And here is the finished piece. Well done. So proud you did this. Please guys, let me know in the comment section below if there's anything else you guys would like to see, anything else you'd like to know, any information you guys need that I need to make videos on. I'm open to suggestions. Please bring your friends, bring your family, share my videos. I'd really appreciate it so much. And then I will see you guys again for the next one. Keep well, stay magical, stay dotty. Bye bye.